Mr. Amrit Bajpai. WayCool Foods is a very unique business because you are looking at both sourcing from the farmers as well as last mile distribution. And therefore, I think the expectation would be to actually make sure that wastages are minimal, time is extremely critical. Therefore, would like to understand that how geared do you think logistics and supply chain today in India is to cater to your demands? And how are you ensuring in this context the best experience for your suppliers, your customers, as far as product quality is concerned?
Thanks, Ajay, and warm welcome to you. At the outset, thank you so much for inviting me on this panel. Let me divide my answer into three parts. So I will start with a quick brief introduction about us, and then I will take you through that how we are ensuring customer expectation and best delivery experience and quality to our consumers. Problem what we face and expectation we have from the logistics service partners. So to just give you a quick brief about us, WayCool is the largest and fastest growing agri-tech company driving social impact while transforming India's food economy. We operate in more than 500 towns in India. We source produce from a network of 70,000 farmers in more than 50 regions in India, and also source and exports food products globally. So for us, problem is at both at inbound and also at the last mile. So, but I will be focusing more on last mile today because the subject is there. So our operation has spread across product sourcing, food processing, and branding, marketing, distribution, and farm inputs. This gives us end-to-end control over the food value chain. We handle more than 350 tons of food products per day across 20,000 plus clients. And as I already told you, from 70,000 farmers. Our products includes fresh fruits and vegetable staples like rice, pulses, wheat flour, dairy, and value-added products. So before I talk about on the today's topic, let me give you a quick brief background. So India is the second largest food producer of the world, but has an extremely long and inefficient supply chain. Just to tell you, it is almost 11 steps between farmer and end consumer of the food many a times. In fact, as a country, we produce more than what we consume. However, 30 or 40% of food is wasted before it reaches to the retail market, primarily because of non-transparency in the flow of information and insufficient supply chain network. So at WayCool, we are exactly solving this issue through our tech integration and advanced automation. I am proud to say that we have brought it down to less than 8%. And our unique model of combining digital technology with physical process, we call it a digital business model. So now coming to your question is how we ensure the produce quality and superior quality delivery experience. So we have a robust system of quality control. We do a very close monitoring and very particular about picking the best quality produce for our consumers. We have optimized our supply chain from the source to our distribution centers to a great extent. I personally feel the only leg that is left with a lot of scope of efficiency improvement is last mile distribution. We have acknowledged it, and as last mile delivery is most time consuming and consumes maximum cost of shipping, we are working with our logistics partners and bringing in new technology for making it more efficient and cost effective, improving the turnaround time with include smart automation, and even there are turnaround time is most crucial. We hardly acknowledge, but loading and unloading automation reduce a lot of turnaround time for the last mile distribution. So we have extensively worked on the automation of last mile optimization, route optimization. Certainly we are working extensively. We are making a continual effort to make our supply chain more digital in order to leverage the technology and optimize the last mile delivery. Having said that, there are still many issues which need to be addressed from a logistics perspective, especially on last mile distribution. Challenges which we face are, although a lot of problems Suleja already covered in her very comprehensive presentation, and fellow panelists, which problem like on-time delivery, transparency in delivery, proof of delivery, location tracking, and specifically Mr. Bhattacharya pointed out on the problem related to B2B distribution in last mile. Let me tell you some problem particularly which persist for us. So high cost of last mile delivery, inefficiencies in last mile, uneven distribution, especially in rural area. I'm happy that Mr. Raj touched upon this subject. It goes unacknowledged that rural distribution is also a critical part of the distribution as a business. So most important problem which we face in this industry is the industry is the perishable nature of fresh produce, makes their storage, transportation, and management is a tightrope walk for us. Besides timely and intact delivery, we have to maintain freshness and quality of the produce. And unfortunately, we have very limited knowledge and logistic solution of handling perishable goods. There are hardly any temperature and humidity both plays important role in the distribution of fresh produce. We have hardly any vehicle available in the country which has both. No OEM gives as a standard offering, and I can confidently tell you, because I have worked for all three major commercial vehicle player in India, which is Tata Motors, Volvo, Eicher, and Leyland. So unfortunately, this is the oldest and the simplest supply chain which we are in, but sufficient attention from both vehicle manufacturer as well as logistics service providers, which it deserves, is not been yet given to it. We particularly feel that there are lack of solution providers in this space. Just to give you an example, we have EV deliveries in electronics and other e-commerce goods as last mile distribution, but the same is not suitable for B2B deliveries for fresh categories. Mr. Amitabh touched upon, and I am happy to see he acknowledged that application usage and the right vehicle requirement is the demand need of the hour. Most of the vehicles which are available currently in the country can hardly carry 500 kg payload with poor steerability and stability. We have tried almost all the vehicle and we still found lot of issues of steerability as well as of steering. So it is very difficult, unfortunately, and the produce is perishable. So you understand what is the difficulty level for us. Unfortunately, we have not come across a single vehicle till date. I am very hopeful that somebody will come up with the right solutions for us. I personally feel that van model is a proven model globally. Closed van with 4-wheel is a right solution for it, and it is globally proven Europe also, but I haven't seen a single vehicle in India. So now coming to the third part of it, what is our expectation? Our primary expectation as an industry, which I represent, is to deliver on time to customer without damaging the goods, as well as we deal in perishable goods, as I told you. So turnaround time is utmost important for us. Temperature and humidity becomes very valuable to us. I expect logistics service partners to act like a solution provider instead of service providers for us. We need more strategic partners in this space to reduce the food waste, which is the primary objective of our company. They can work with us and utilize technology to develop customized solution. We are very open to it. We are also an impact organization, and one prominently mentioned area of improvement is surely, which I touched upon, is EV capable of handling loads, particularly to B2B and also perishable category. Right solution for our fresh food supply chain rather than standard generic solutions we are looking for. In nutshell, logistics partner have to be agile, flexible, and willing to offer solutions rather than standard offerings. Logistics partner need to focus on their digital fitness. Most of fellow panelists has touched upon this subject, and cost efficiency, asset productivity, and innovation. if they want to meet the changing expectations, ever evolving expectation, ever demanding customers, which we have now, building and refining these and other capabilities and then bringing them to scale across the enterprise will be the key, translate the strategic into the everyday affair for us. Thanks, Ajay.